Oh, 9-4. It's Mia. Today I am going to tell you about the digestive system. The digestive system is made up of the gastrointestinal tract, the liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. The GI tract is a series of hollow organs joined in a long, twisting tube from the mouth to the anus. The hollow organs that make up the GI tract are the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. Liver has multiple functions, but its main one within the digestive system is to process the nutrients absorbed from the small intestine. Bile from the liver secreted into the small intestine also plays an important role in digesting fat. In addition, the liver is the body's chemical factory. It takes the raw materials absorbed by the intestine, and makes all the various chemicals the body needs to function. The liver also detoxifies potentially harmful chemicals. It breaks down and secretes many drugs. Gallbladder stores and concentrates bile, and then releases it into the duodenum to help absorb and digest fats. Pancreatic duct is a duct joining the pancreas to the common bile duct to supply pancreatic juice provided from the exocrine pancreas, which aids in digestion. The pancreatic duct joins the common bile duct just prior to the ampulla vater, after which both ducts perforate the medial side of the second portion of the duodenum at the major duodenal papilla. Pancreas secretes digestive enzymes into the duodenum, the first segment of the small intestine. These enzymes break down protein, fats, and carbohydrates. The pancreas also makes insulin, secreting it directly into the bloodstream. Insulin is the chief hormone for metabolizing sugar. Two parotid glands are major salivary glands wrapped around the mandibular ramus in humans. The largest of the salivary glands, they secrete saliva to facilitate mastication and swallowing, and amylase to begin the digestion of starches. The glands are located posterior to the mandibular ramus, and anterior to the mastoid process of the temporal bone. Located in your throat near your tracheal windpipe, the esophagus receives food from your mouth when you swallow. By means of a series of muscular contractions called peristalsis, the esophagus delivers food to your stomach. Stomach is a hollow organ, or container, that holds food, while it is being mixed with enzymes that continue the process of breaking down food into a usable form. Cells in the lining of the stomach secrete a strong acid, and powerful enzymes, that are responsible for the breakdown process. When the contents of the stomach are sufficiently processed, they are released into the small intestine. Contents of the small intestine start out semi-solid, and end in a liquid form, after passing through the organ. Water, bile, enzymes, and mucus contribute to the change in consistency. Once the nutrients have been absorbed, and the leftover food residue liquid has passed through the small intestine, it then moves on to the large intestine, or colon. Stool, or waste left over from the digestive process, is passed through the colon by means of peristalsis, first in a liquid state, and ultimately in a solid form. As stool passes through the colon, water is removed. Stool is stored in the sigmoid colon until a mass movement empties it into the rectum once or twice a day. When the descending colon becomes full of stool or feces, it empties its contents into the rectum to begin the process of elimination. Rectum is a chamber that connects the colon to the anus. It is the rectum's job to receive stool from the colon, to let the person know that there is stool, to be evacuated, and to hold the stool until evacuation happens. When anything gas or stool comes into the rectum, sensors send a message to the brain. The brain then decides if the rectal contents can be released or not. Thank you for the attention 9-4 and Ms. Deneva.